The ridiculous optimism of the daffodil. An interwoven poem in two voices. The ridiculous optimism of the daffodil. Mocking torrential downpours, relentless rain, Pollyanna yellow and impudent green, bulletin bursting from this urban corner, a bugle's blast, announcing spring's arrival.
This poem's not a speech, not a tidy manifesto with marching orders, columns of strident syllables saluting. This is not a soldier's battle cry, but a plea, a prayer, a rally for the soul, a down on my knees begging chant. Come, come, let's gather together.
The ridiculous optimism of the daffodil.
This poem's not a speech,
Mocking torrential downpours,
not a tidy manifesto
relentless rain,
with marching orders,
Pollyanna yellow
columns of strident syllables saluting.
and impudent green,
This is not a soldier's battle cry,
bulletin bursting from this urban corner,
but a plea, a prayer,
a bugle's blast,
a rally for the soul. Down on my knees begging, chant.
announcing spring's arrival.
Come, come,
Let's gather together.
Mayday, mayday.
Who the fuck are you that I should be afraid at how annoyed you are at the loud sound I make as I rattle my cage? Who the fuck are you that I should be concerned at what you think is right or wrong, what the solutions are as the world burns? Who the fuck are you with your titles and fanatics and zealots, jealous rivals and materials you paint your lies with? All will fade. President of the inhumane, author of these invisible chains, poison brain, poison heart. I'm posed to start and light that spark because we came out to the parks after dark. A continuation of an ancient ceremony of unity where we get together, we get loose and we dream dreams. You didn't belong, you dressed all wrong, you moved all wrong, sang the wrong songs, and we said, who the fuck is this? Unaccepted, you complained, you cried, you accused, you defamed, you bruised. We laughed, we cried because we were warned. These are the Wasichu. And who the fuck are you? Oreo, red apple, banana, Kit Kat, give me a break. They look one way on the outside, but Martin taught us how to look on the inside. Who the freak are you to scoff at our rage? You lied and killed and lied and stole and lied and lied and lied and kept slaves and lied and miseducated and lied and kept grandma sick and lied and kept grandpa stick to fish in a crib. Tried to sell it back to us as a gift and we died. So many died and you lied, told so many lies that you can't hide. And now You can't flee. The writing's on the wall, and you can't read. The truth's all around you, but you can't see. Who the fuck are you? You divide and conquer, but your conquering days are over. There's nothing left to conquer here. Want a new adventure, find a new planet to decimate. No, wait, better yet, I don't wish this on no other civilizations. Go to the nearest black hole. I heard you come out the ass end of another universe in this multiverse. So who the fuck are you that I should put down my pen? Because I have no need or desire to contend. Just lots and lots of souls, hearts, minds, bodies, and lives to mend. Because this is your end. The end.
The Tent Dwellers. Like mushrooms sprouting up after a night of heavy rain, the ground thick with mud, the tents are everywhere. On sidewalks, under bridges, in canyons, tents covering the heads of the old and the young, the ill and the not yet ill, shivering beneath tattered blankets, the cold dawn air permeated with the stink of human excrement and a heavy hopelessness, while the well-heeled men and women, the bankers, the real estate moguls, the politicians, from the warmth of homes and offices, shake their heads, make solemn proclamations, send the police to tidy up. Gazing across the horizon at the makeshift tents, the scattered bits of memory, it is hard to fathom a robber this merciless, a murderer who snuffs out so many lives with such abandon. Plenty of crime here, yes, officer, but not in the faces beneath the tents. The Bright Son of You, in memory of Molly Ashkenazi Menashe, my mother. Long ago, in an astounding act of strength, you pushed me out of the musty darkness into the light and kept me safe and warm through my tears under the gaze of your dancing hazel eyes. You were the bright sun, the gravitational force beckoning me, the girl who tore her dresses running over rooftops, the woman who did her own gardening to the chagrin of the neighbors, the burning light who forged her own path with books and night classes away from the stultification of housewifery. The teacher, adventuress, righter of wrongs, who spoke her mind fearlessly. Memories of you, the first woman I loved, the first woman who taught me to love myself, cascade like water through the rocky crevices of my life. The plays and concerts we shared, our walks by the lake, treks through hot sand at the seashore, marching side by side, mother and daughter, two among many, for peace, for our own sex. I remember you radiant at gatherings of family and friends, too numerous to count. The time you pulled me onto the dance floor at the senior center. And at our intimate brunches, having become suddenly a very old woman, your plate overflowing with sticky syrup. You took care of all of us, worried for all of us, for as long as you could, until the rage and helplessness overcame you. And there was always the music, the raising of voices, the clapping of hands. Even as your light flickered and the bright son of you finally faded into darkness, sweet sounds of singing still echo in my bones.
One day, everyone will have always been against this. Omar el-Akkad. Again, on day 731 of the Gaza war. Someone said, never again, with flags, with many flags, waving as if never again can spread with the flapping flags, with the drumbeat of marching color guard. Never again, never again. Stickers, buttons, discarded flyers left behind, the anthem singing, the speeches made. Never again, again. Photos reappear. Gaza. We don't know when's the next bombardment. Digging, searching for remains of the missing. And never again echoes with defiant, virgin, re-energized bombs. Fresh wars, fresh hunger, digging for fresh bodies under rubble. While the lie of never again mocks the named and the nameless, the lost and the searched for, the found and the buried, taunts the memorialized and the forgotten.
Cut from the promise of my father's rock, a child's hobby horse prayer. I am the one committed to a house of laughter and gypsy women who read the changing of the stars, to the madhouse confession. I chase no shadows in dark rooms, embroidered images dressed on the facing wall. I will, from the days that run to the sealed book, pull sanity from rubble, drag my tragic comedy, the passion play, to a tender mercy of no new Jerusalems, Elmina castles forged from the stone of my father's life. I am his fourth child, given to a legacy of Harlem Swingtown and Pittsburgh steel. The Alleghenies in his blood heated to a diamond stick pin, the stomp of Renaissance and Savoy, making of him Coleraine on the loose, a finisher of wood and ships and men. And like the old dog from which he was cut, I too believe in scripture, the coming of old men and ghosts.
Salt, snow, earth. Salt bites snow. Snow slaps earth. Earth pounds salt. And so it goes on and on and on, round and round in every shade of hand, claw, teeth, hard palm, fist. Salt, snow, earth. Snow, earth, salt. Bite, slap, pound, bite. Salt, snow, earth, salt. Bite, slap, pound, bite. A game to get the blood up, heart pumping, skin singing, no breath or time to ask. Whose bodies are blanketed? Whose bodies blanked out? What are the odds? White wins.
Say what you want to be true. Say it as many times as possible. Say it as loud as you can. Say it spraying clear oxygen with stained spittle. Say it until your tongue nearly drops from your tired mouth. Say it until other people hear nothing else. Say it till it stinks the air. Say it so it's visible like a headline or a billboard or a drone display. Drone on and on. Dangle the words like a flag too heavy for its pole. Drive the language forward, never reversing. Ditto the phrases. Darlings of the globe, your words will shine, will tickle the asses of the masses. Will live in living rooms, thrive in bedrooms, rule in boardrooms, will establish lies as the utter truth.
Zoology. Epigram. The circus is in town. The circus is the town, and you never get out of town. The original Last Poets. Sundays, the visitors come on tour buses uptown, double park for blocks, soaking up space and gospel. Fill the offering plate, leave before the sermon. Don't speak English anyhow. Theater of reality is in the street, across 7th Avenue at the liquor store. T-Bone does the baboon, pants hanging off his ass, cracked out, toothless. Cameras snap. Lucy she mumbles, got that cheap nicotine. Real surreal it all seems, the American dream. Can you spare some change? Life is a crapshoot. Give me a small down payment on the Triborough Bridge. Watch the natives do the hustle, selling stolen village voices for 50 cents. Smile, click, click. Next stop, Sylvia's, now owned by Japanese entrepreneurs to dissuade fear of a black planet. After all, Starbucks is down the street from the Apollo, just to make sure caffeine dreams are realized. The homeless man with the raccoon eyes opens the door, reaching for a tip since the stock market dipped. Street corner prophets proselytize, screaming about the devil. Jesus never called himself a Christian, but the Holy Bible says God made the devil too. So, boo, we ain't scared of ghosts, not even holy ones. Pour a little liquor for the walking dead. There are offerings in the cracked plate on the altar by the bodega owned by Muslims on the corner. Just jazz and gibberish spoken here, no jive. Don't waste cash on the tour guide book. The jelly speaks in tongues.
Fleas dream of buying themselves a dog, and nobodies dream of escaping poverty. That one magical day, good luck will suddenly rain down on them, will rain down in buckets. But good luck doesn't rain down yesterday, today, tomorrow, or ever. Good luck doesn't even fall in a fine drizzle, no matter how hard the nobodies summon it. even if their left hand is tickling, or if they begin the new day with their right foot, or start the new year with a change of brooms. The nobodies, nobody's children, owners of nothing, the nobodies, the no ones, the no-bodied, running like rabbits, dying through life, screwed every which way, who are not but could be, who don't speak languages but dialects, who don't have religions but superstitions, who don't create art but handicrafts, who don't have culture but folklore, who are not human beings but human resources, who do not have faces but arms, who do not have names but numbers, who do not appear in the history of the world, but in the police blotters of the local papers. The nobodies, who are not worth the bullet that kills them.